They was telling on me they got real hard and I walked in. See? I'll tell you.
Did I just maybe sign up for the portal?
Yeah, this been making me so angry. All the references to the child that I lost, y'all. I literally been having shit but murder on my mind. I'm someone, I pray a lot throughout this matter. I go to God a lot. I try to listen to the word. I don't feel safe in church because I would normally visit with my mother at Love Church, where Monty Weatherall is the pastor. And when I tell you, the brother sit there and do the same thing, I promise you, he do. Matter of fact, I'm certain him and his wife gangstalked me in the same place, but a couple months apart. In traffic. Nowhere near the church. Not close enough. Now, if that's not disheartening, if that don't just dismantle your faith in man and a man of God, woman of God, and God himself, I don't know what would. You see that the red person by her crotch area. It's sickening. There's sick references, and these are sick people. I couldn't do it to my worst friend. Look. Street theater, you guys. I really want to tell you their main why. Us banned. You see? So they clothes normally say things. They will lay their jacket to cut off certain letters, to send off certain messages. And I really gotta hope this reaches someone, because they intercept things in my phone. Where really, I think, like I said, I be thinking I'm talking to AT&T. It's some fool in their damn living room. I tell you like this, unemployment even. When I was receiving unemployment, at some point I was talking to this guy named James Bell. And he was just saying like the unemployment gonna be cut off next week, trying to warn me. And I'm like, nope, this says right here I'm supposed to get it up until the end of December. Blase, well, this was last year. And lo and behold, I made a big purchase. I purchased a washer and dryer because I knew, it was close to my rent time. I knew I'd have my money for my rent because I was expecting that money via what, you know, I had in my letter and online about how long I was to be, receiving that unemployment. It's sickening. But mind you, this is a guy who knows how to hack and do all that dark web stuff and had a stepbrother whom I heard was a Fed, so you could just imagine, what they have access to. Not to mention, his brother told me that, they had access to, all these stars. And at the time he was doing FES. That was a company where they specialized in credit repair. It was really popular at the time. And he said he had Yandy Smith, and I'm like, I wonder if Yandy Smith is one of his investors, because this street theater really has snowballed and it's gotten really, really big. So, you need some financial backing with that. And I joined FES with them, There's somebody I fell for, my ex, but also somebody. I was watching because he was just dropping too many hints. And you could just imagine what these people may want me or allege about me. I'm not ready to even reveal that piece yet. But I will, because ultimately I'm not very ashamed of it. Just not ready. I'll get the balls. Trust me, I'm a very ballsy woman. Very bold one, very transparent even. Look. Red down there by the cooch. All these symbolisms, to taunt me in regards to miscarrying. Baby, if that ain't cold and evil, I don't know what is. It's like I'm dealing with Satan. It's the devil himself. You see all these ladies with something red near their crotch, whether it be a purse or a piece of fabric or something. You see this bullshit, y'all? You see this bullshit. Baby, this is special grade A sick in the head. Special grade A sick in the head. But anyway, yeah, Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop. And he said, yeah, I figured it was more than that. We was on a conference call because I work with him with this FES credit repair. It's like direct selling, so to speak. Look it up. They're still alive and well, though Yandy Smith don't promote it, but she was definitely on that line with us. We were able to ask her questions about, just promoting the business and growing, making more money from it, or in general. So I'm like, it's more to that. I figured it was more to that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I've been inboxing her a lot. Not to mention Nick Cannon, which I know my husband probably closer to with his connections and his family and stuff. He's also made 2 references by name, with me by name on his show. I just tried to communicate with him on the matter before I really, really go public with exposing all of this. Because there's definitely some celebrities involved, which I've already name dropped. Nick Cannon, he got several St. Louisans on his show, one being Hitman Holla. And let's see. Well, shit, that's all I know of, actually. But you know, people know people. You see this? You see this shit? Very ugly. And they send the most busted people to stalk me. I be like, man, what? I'm sorry. They send the most busted people to go stalk me. Oh man, what the fuck? That's the other all. I do make them very nervous. And I do this. And I get to really documenting. See it all on their face and stuff. So any other random references I see, I just let y'all know whether it be an ex, somebody I've spoke on. Y'all, even my mama, I told y'all my cousin rushed in the house very frantic and upset, talking about what somebody posted on Facebook, you know, about, I know I spoke on her situation with her baby daddy, but it just really wasn't in a malicious way. That's still family. You know what I'm saying? But I did, and everything I spoke on, she quoted, but she made it seem like it was somebody else. This is what they've been doing forever. And yes, my mom do gaslight. My mama references things like my intimate moments with other men. It's very clear that there is surveillance in my room. You know, there's just no privacy. When somebody's referencing what you do in the bedroom verbatim, baby, you know this world about to go, the end. This motherfucker about to end. It's sick. It's my mother. My sister, they hint at things I know I've said. And again, just, you know, somebody made me feel some type of way, so I spoke on the shit. You know, and it was actually something I was planning to address with her. But I guess when it hits different when you find out, you know, a certain way, and not from the horse's mouth, and it's already exposed before you got to address your issue with your family member. So that was embarrassing, I imagine, but not for a million years would I put anyone in my family under this kind of scrutiny. I wouldn't do this to any fucking human being, to be honest with you. It's sick, it's mad, it's madness. It is madness. And y'all know what's weird while I'm sitting here, just got y'all watching. She has a chair sitting to where the letters ES is cut off. Earl Smith is an ex of mine. And his family, he has a spot living right in my building. Who, when I met her, we became cool, but she started hinting at too much shit, so I stopped hanging around her. I would speak every once in a while, but we don't even do that anymore. Look, baby, ain't been no more rain than a man on the move. Look, everybody into red. Is it not sick to rub in someone's face that they lost their child they wanted? When is it ever relief? You choose to abort your child, that's one thing. But even one who probably really didn't plan to have a baby, didn't want the baby necessarily, you know, probably feel a certain way about losing their child spontaneously. And then to add insult to injury, look how she's holding it by her cooch. And if I clip her, they're going to call the police.
Yeah, and then at that point, it sounds like
Maybe it'd be the most unlikely of people doing this shit. I got sidetracked, y'all. I forgot what I was going to explain. Oh, yeah. Charles Ampadu, Dr. Charles Ampadu. He's based in, I think it's Southern Illinois Healthcare, down in East St. Louis, Illinois. But anyway, he was my father's doctor, and he was doctor to quite a few of my relatives. And I heard he dated one of my cousins, or used to. I think they actually dated. She'll talk was friends, some shit. That's what my father taught me prior to his passing. But I knew his name from my dad, and I spoke with him on the phone even when my dad was actually dying. And he went off on me about some shit. I don't know. I forgot. But that was my only encounter with Charles Ampadu. But I noticed that the nursing home I was working at, I was a cook at Swansea Rehab, which I mentioned in my initial video starting this channel off. I seen his name. They had his name exposed, and the way it was exposed, I took a picture of it somewhere, I believe. It was definitely there for me to see. And then like his daughter gangstalked me a few months ago. I believe she's also a doctor. And I talked to my neighbor the other day, and she said she sued him for malpractice. And I'm like, why the fuck are we all in this same building? And one of the cars is just sitting out there in my building has his initials on it, and I know it's something to that. It's definitely something to that. Charles Ampadu. I plan on trying to get him investigated. These people have gang members involved. They have all kind of, like real ass killers involved. And apparently these people in prominent positions, they willing to do the same. They just got a tux on. They gangsters still, baby. They in your courthouse. They're judges. They're mayors. They're police. They're doctors. They're nurses. They're teachers, man. They're pastors. It's crazy. It's sick. This world's so corrupt. This area is so corrupt. It's so corrupt where I stay in the East St. Louis metropolitan area. Yeah, I bet you if there is to be some martial law, that it's gonna start right down there in the middle of our country, then spread out. Because don't nobody have it together. Even like the police here, like I said, they fucked up. They are so fucked up. I seen a deal. I seen somebody buy some weed from this guy, and I'm like, you're not scared to do that. They go to the police passing by. This boy said, oh, that's my cousin. This is Centerville, right outside of East St. Louis, Illinois. And the same police they talking about his cousin. I've witnessed gang stalking me a couple times. It's crazy here. It's crazy. But we gonna whistle blow to the world, yeah. Gonna leave me alone. Gonna leave me alone. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell y'all what's up real soon. But the problem is disease control in general. I'm just here crazy. Been crazy out here since I've been in school. That's the main problem. never seen so many baby concerns here in my life, but they gotta rub it in, right? Y'all, even my son, deceased seed's dad immediately, mind you, I ain't heard from him at all. But he's made references, taunting references, via family games, which included his two daughters, to my miscarrying, had a newborn baby, not a newborn, but a baby of some sort, all in a, just, I'm great with context clues and figuring shit out, and they know it. I probably wish I didn't, but they know I do. See this. Looking at how there is miss. But nevertheless, it's a taunt. Yeah. See that? Welcome to the world of the T.I. 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 Sickening. Look at this shit. See that? Are you guys connecting anything yet? I hope so. And then she gonna park up very ugly ass by me. Looking a whole ass mess. The whole ass. And you could tell this ain't just for me. This is, bitch, this is how you carry yourself. In general. A mess. See all the references? He looked like this guy named Seth Wade. We gotta talk about him. But dude, definitely a bit of a weirdo. A lot of a weirdo. And I could see how a man of his character would be amused by something like this. Those band A Tech. I'm just gonna keep quiet for a second so we could take in the conversation.
I forgot to screen again. Can somebody please
You
tell
see this dude? I'm gonna show you what I have on. You'll see some, I'm gonna make sure he up here close so you can see the long hair. The large sweats and the boots. They'll have somebody dressed just like me, but it'd be a total nasty ass fool. Look at this shit. And I didn't flat iron my hair, so my hair is definitely giving them kind of vibes right now. It's rubbing it in, y'all. This get me so angry. I ain't gonna lie. I never thought I could take a life. Because of my conscience, of course. But I can honestly say, man, I tell you, this shit been on my mind so heavy since Friday. Not to mention all the hints leading up until Friday, and now about harming my baby, my unborn child. It's sick. Someone's wearing royal blue. That's a reference as well. Never even seen her here before. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the lady with the red straps on her ass, y'all. That is sick. That is sick, y'all. Y'all see this? Oh my god. I have to stop recording and upload this now.